and welcome to the Proforma Family Kitchen. We are back and better than ever.
Season 2.
Woo! With brand new recipes this year from you, our Proforma family.
And last season, you know, some of the recipes were really good. Some of them really chef approved, if you could say that. And you guys really stepped it up this season. So we got a lot of really good recipes this season.
Cannot wait.
Well, we thought the perfect way to start this new season is by creating an all-American dinner.
Yum.
To do so, we'll be making a Char the Stars famous salad, baked chicken nuggets, and I'm really looking forward to this one, a quick chocolate chip cookie recipe.
I'm getting hungry already, so let's get started with Hope Anderson of Proforma Hi-Rez and her Char the Stars famous salad.
I worked with Charlotte for 20 years, and we've stayed dear friends. Charlotte is an actress, and her most famous is for Little House on the Prairie. She played Mrs. Beadle.
Now, did you come up with this recipe yourself, Charlotte?
I think I just made it up.
I love that.
I'll tell you the secret to the salad. You have to have really fresh, crispy, cold romaine lettuce.
Absolutely.
Real fresh. You wash it, you dry it, you wrap it in paper towels, put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use. I mean, don't let it go too long. But the crisper the lettuce, the better it is.
Ah,
the pears, you have to buy them like 2 days before because they are not, usually in the store, they're not completely ripe. They're too hard. So you need to get them like 2 days before.
And we're going to start assembling our salad. So first thing with greens, you always want to season your greens. In the industry, you want to know if someone knows what they're doing, has been in fine dining. If they don't season their greens, they probably didn't. Got a little salt and pepper in there.
So you just have to basically tell your greens to, you know, get salty?
You should. Now, that's not on the recipe. That's a little Chef D thing right there.
Oh.
A little bit of green onions or thin sliced scallions. Grapes. So these are different types that we sliced up. Some toasted pine nuts.
Yum.
I don't need all those. Also called pinoles.
Pinoles.
Now, I toasted them because, like I said, I respect everyone's recipes. I generally don't toast the pine nuts because I like the sweetness of them. Some gorgonzola cheese or whatever blue cheese you like.
Not gonna lie, I'm partial to a toasted pine nut. Not gonna, you know.
So a dressing like this won't always fully emulsify, so it's gonna separate, so you wanna give it a good shake. Good amount on there.
Can I smell it?
By all means.
I wanna smell it. That's a thing we do in this household. We love to smell. Oh my gosh, it smells heavenly. Wow.
Nice
if you
and
make
gentle
this,
tossing it. So I'm just coming down a little off center. So, we got a little bit in there. So I went too far in. See what happens?
it's all good. Okay.
And then nice.
I love the sound
You can't do
it
that
makes.
quick. I can actually hear someone using a knife and be like, your knife is dull.
Ooh.
By the sound it's going.
Wow.
You need to come to our house and check out our knives.
I could probably tell you it's dull already.
Don't come to our house.
Some
no.
nice on top. Why not some more pine nuts?
Ooh. Can't wait to try this.
In fact, if you want to be really American, that was gorgonzola, but you can do American blue cheese, which a lot of times wins awards over all the other world's blue cheeses. If you don't like blue cheese, feta is really good. Goat cheese.
Wow. The flavors and crunch really make this a winner, not gonna lie. Wow.
And then the sweetness from the grapes and the pears.
Thank you so much for submitting this recipe, Hope. We absolutely love it. Next up, we have Jay Krueger here all the way from Wisconsin on set with us to talk about his baked chicken nuggets recipe. Jay, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. And this recipe is over 50 years old.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's so wonderful. I can't wait to hear all about it. Actually, so I wanted to start off by saying that you have something with us. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, this is a cookbook that my mother, in 1987, which is the year I graduated from college, hand wrote the favorite recipes that I had. And chicken nuggets
even, wow. That's awesome.
happened to be the very first. So
Because it was your favorite?
it is very much a favorite, yes.
Oh, I love that. I cannot wait to make these.
We have our breadcrumbs. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese to that.
Alrighty. Watcha.
There you go. and some nice fresh herbs. We got some fresh thyme and basil as well. The basil's dried. You wouldn't want to use fresh basil. You just chop it and it would turn black.
It smells really good. You smell it?
I know. When
Really?
these were rote baking, because we have some that are done, it smelled like Thanksgiving because of that fresh thyme.
Oh, it smells amazing.
All
I
right.
love it.
So next we're gonna take our chicken. This is chicken breast that we diced into bite-sized pieces. We're gonna add that to some melted butter.
There we go.
Delicious. Why don't you give that, see why we're all gloved up?
Yeah.
So give that a good mix.
All right.
And then give them a good squeeze. Anytime you have breading like that, you really want to pack it on there so it gets on there good. We have a nice tray. I love that in the recipe you said how you lined a tray with aluminum foil. I do that constantly because then you don't really got to clean it after.
I love
And
it.
if you don't want to clean the mess, don't make the mess. Then you want to leave a good amount of space in between them all. See, they browned up really nicely.
Can't wait to try this.
One thing with the foil tray doesn't look quite as nice, but you know what? Who needs a fork? They're chicken nuggets.
Come on, are you kidding? These
Your
are
pinky
literally
up while you do it?
Yeah, these are championship nuggets. I can eat them in
By
any
all
way.
means, sir.
Yeah. Here we go. Whoop. All right, I'm trying this.
I'm being a rebel, especially with the butter.
Oh man, that's scrumptious.
Kind of butter. It's good.
I can
It
feel.
tastes kind of close to a certain big brand that's not open on Sundays. I'm just saying. It kind of really is. It really is.
Wow, I can feel the wind, like in my mouth. It's so good. Wow. And didn't you say something about you can sub the butter out for something sometimes?
Sometimes use it with just like ranch dressing.
Oh, geez.
Season 3.
Really.
All right, you can be on the show instead of Chef D next year.
All righty, delish.
Well, you know, nothing's, I mean, different sauces, any way you have it, and just, especially baking is a lot healthier. And just thank you so much for sharing this recipe and the history of it, that it means so much to
Well,
you.
no, it's been an absolute pleasure for me to come down here and meet new people and share. Love it. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you. These are fantastic.
I'm glad you went.
Next, let's welcome Kathy Mayo from our Cleveland Support Center so she can help us make her quick chocolate chip cookies recipe. Say that 5 times fast.
Thank you so much for joining us in the Proforma Family Kitchen, Kathy.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Let's dive right in. Tell us about these quick, delicious cookies.
Absolutely. So, quite the story. I love chocolate chip cookies.
Me too.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip
Same.
cookies.
Yeah.
But I needed to perfect the recipe. So I spent an entire weekend a few years ago baking every different type of recipe I could come across. And I finally found the recipe that was going to be the most perfect chocolate chip cookie. And it was quite the process, but it became my recipe.
Oh, I love it.
And then one of my dearest friends sent me a link from Facebook for quick chocolate chip cookies. So I thought, meh, I'll bite. I'll try it.
Oh, no.
And I've never made my recipe again. So
Wow.
that's how good these cookies are. And they're quick. So here's my story. I love
What's quick about them? Like,
Well, the one piece of it is that you're cooking it at a very high heat for a very short period of time.
Sounds nice and ooey and gooey. So, Chef D, how are we?
let's chef it up.
Yeah, chef it up.
So, like most cookies, we're going to start with butter.
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 Butter makes everything better.
Pass that on down. Butter, sugar, regular granulated,
So, how many recipes do you think you tried out, Kathy?
brown sugar.
I baked for an entire weekend. I probably tried 6 or 7 different recipes. Some of them came out flat.
Oh.
Some of them came out gross.
Really?
Most of them were just okay. Most of them were passable. They were just okay.
We're going to add this to it. And we'll put our chips last. Now, I saw you have dark chocolate chip in these.
Right. So that one is a little bit more of my touch. I just feel like the dark chocolate chip cookies give it a better flavor.
Yeah.
Gonna add our chocolate. Anybody want a Scooby snack on a chocolate?
yeah.
Come on, you gotta eat a little bit.
I want to try it. I'm going to take it a little nibble.
Absolutely.
I mean, I won't say how there wasn't at least another handful in that bowl when I portioned it before, but you know, we're gonna pan some up. I have a fancy silicone baking mat.
Scoop, but if you don't have that, you can use a spoon, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't use fancy gadgets.
So I use my hands.
So it's about,
We don't talk about that.
scoops that big, about 2 tablespoons or so, and we would put these in the oven. And you know what? I'm ready to eat some cookies, gang. We should have had
Yes,
some milk.
let's do it.
Nice, nice cookies.
Oh my gosh.
So just like she said, how they brown on the outside and that they're still gooey in the middle and everything, and they're still kind of raw and whatnot and everything. So, I mean, I'm having mine. What about you guys?
Absolutely.
Woo! Can't wait to try these. Oh my gosh. You know, my mom's gonna love these.
Good.
She loves chocolate chip cookies, so.
She's been talking about it for a few days, so.
All right, well, join us next time for another tasty episode of the Proforma Family Cooking Show. Until then, don't forget to
Chef it up!